lots to do today. I had a good catch up on my sleep. Let's pop in with this music first to get in action.
Got her best friends with her, so that's more than enough. What you drinking, let me put it in your cup. London for the weekend, if you rollin', hit me up. You look Puerto Rican, guess you get a lot of sun. Smoking just because. Open up another bank account, I'm getting money. No ring on my finger. Married to the game, top down with a singer. Boss like demeanor, cars kinda cleaner. House with a theater. One and then we done, so your parents, I'll never meet them. I'm the definition of a real one. Been getting money since I was real young. Legendary crib, I'm about to build one. Numb to the hate and I don't feel none. 40-yard flight, my rosin pills gone. Call some baddies up, how much the meal cost? Real large, Forgiato. Samantha will be. Peace to New York where they smoke weed in the streets. Lady when everyone see her but a freak in the sheets. Balenciaga buyer, Ferrari driver. Who knew when I was young these horses what these girls admire?
Alright, now I'm back. Sorry chat, I was muted. I was setting up the stream. Now I'm back. The title, let me check the title because I did the title wrong. Alright, we're looking all good. Okay chat, so I'll give my intro. Sorry for that, took a few minutes. Basically chat, who am I? My name is Tommy. I've had my own web agency for the past 20 years and I've been an active freelancer for the past 3 years on Fiverr. Initially when I started 3 years ago on Fiverr, all I sold was WordPress websites and that's how I got my most reviews, let's say. I've completed over 501 orders. At this point we're completing more and more orders, so that should be growing over the next weeks. Another thing to know is I sell vibe code projects. So what am I doing here on stream daily? I'm basically working every single day building projects for clients worldwide. I just finished you just see it here live on stream chat. A client rated me, so I'll give that rating in a few. I already know it's going to be an amazing rating. Plus I can show you guys on stream. Give me a second. Usually I don't do it, but I'll just show it to motivate the crew. So I can show you part of the order. Let me see so I don't leak too much chat. Alright, so I can show you this. Oh, actually I can just screenshot it, that might be more safe. So anyway, I'll show you guys. I just completed an order and the client was so satisfied with what we did that above the amount that they paid me to build their website, they also gave me a $300 tip. And this is a project we built this week, and I'm telling you, the tips just come because I think the clients feel how much I care about the project. I kind of feel already part of that business, even though it's across the world. But again, I'm saying, people think Fiverr's a small marketplace, only $5. If you go above and beyond for your clients, you'll get good results and you'll get tips. You'll see this is right an hour ago, so keep grinding. I'll be doing some Fiverr stream this week with my nephew. He's basically building his Fiverr account as we speak, and he wanted to go over some things, set up some new gigs, so I said I'll help him out with that, and I'll do my own account at the same time. Right now we're at 4K. This is a new 4K. Yesterday we had another group of money come in, so every night on stream, not on stream, right after the stream, I deposit this to my personal banking accounts, and we had a pretty good week. We've been streaming 12 days, and I think the current turnover, let me check a moment, the current revenue for this week, and chat, this is revenue, I don't get to keep all of this, so the current revenue, chat, is can't I track it live? Give me a second, chat. Alright. Yo, now they're in chat. Mehdi, welcome. I'm just opened the chat. Noxious, welcome to the stream. I'm just going over. I just started the stream. I had a busy day. I did take some rest as well. We've got a lot of work to do today. I was just going over the daily incomes and the daily revenues, and I wanted to see, I think we're at 12k total, or 11.5k, which puts us about $1,000 a day that we made the past week. Which is not too bad actually. Again, chat, this is purely revenue, so there's cost behind that, Claude Pro Max plans and shit like that. Anyway, very exciting. Great, keep working. Put me on in the background, I'll be working as well. I've got a shit ton of work to do, and actually I'm gonna get straight into it, chat, so that I can finish this and then I can move on to the next gig. Give me a second, chat. So right now I'm working in Replit and I'm working in Claude Code at the same time. Claude Code's running one project. Soon, Noxious. First I gotta get through this batch and then we'll plan out. I hope you'll be joining the Dollar Vibe Club, because the Dollar Vibe Club, I have an idea now already while I was building on it, is gonna be also a way to help vibe coders create some cool projects and compete for cool prizes. But that's on the side. Right now we gotta focus on the work. So if y'all give me a minute, chat. I always said on stream, work always comes first. So he just said, okay, so that raffle form is done. Let me republish a moment. Okay, so when I'm republishing, then I can go to the next bug that I found. Let me just open my Notion as well, guys, and you can already see what bugs I'm trying to bang out here. And once those done, I can focus on and move on with the stream. Alright, so basically I've got some image optimization to do. There's a home carousel not working that I gotta fix. And then I just wanted to check these emails as well. Let me talk to my agent a moment, chat. Right now we have a problem. The right email templates are loading in, but a few moments later they jump away and we only get 3 templates left. Can you please remove these 3 templates and make sure that all the initial email templates I set up are loading? Thank you. Always be nice to your agents, chat. You know, Terminator vibes. You've all seen Terminator, you know what Skynet is. Like, they ain't playing. Let me check the chat while I'm doing that. What is the most affordable tool for vibe coding? For a beginner, I would just say get yourself a Claude Plus plan, just $20 if you're a beginner vibe coder. Just get Claude Code, Claude Cowork, all that together. Lovable, I haven't worked in it, but right now my focus definitely leaning towards Replit. Obviously I'm biased because I work in Replit myself every single day. Gemini would be good as well. I heard they got a very good design model. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Mehdi, the initial design model in Replit was basically a Gemini model. I think Nano Banana or some high-end stuff. But now they've trained their own model, the Replit, and they're doing their own things. Yeah. Kui Gago. I think I haven't seen you in the chat yet. Welcome. Soon, that's the idea of Dollar Vibe Club as well, is to put the best tools on top, leveling it on beginner, someone who totally doesn't understand computer shit. But that's what we're going to be building soon, chat, because I've got it open here as well. I can actually show you guys. So I did submit the project to the Buildathon already. And right now I've got the desktop app of Replit open. And basically I'm working out a bunch of ideas, so I'm open to share it with the community, because the idea is that we build it together, and I would love input from you guys in the Discord and let me know. But this is basically the main modules I want to get going. Agents that help you create user stories. AI introduction, so you get an introduction into the best tools, like in my opinion obviously it's either GPT or Claude, and lately it's been Claude more. I want to organize courses, exams and rewards, so people that want to learn actively and really want to learn vibe coding, they get to participate. Challenges and leaderboards. I want to do a challenge once a week where I say, okay, this is the project, build it, 10 submissions, the best project gets a prize. Co-work rooms. I want to create co-work rooms where vibe coders can come in together and see each other work on a 2D or 3D plan. Expert reviews, that's going to be something for the experienced vibe coders. I basically want people to be able to submit their project, and then depending who has the most free time at that moment will get a review. At the same time, and I'll put that here, I am connecting it to my OpenClaw agent. So basically I've already trained my OpenClaw agent how to review a website the way I would review a website. Mentor body, that's also an extra income stream for vibe coders, is to be a mentor for someone who's building a project. In that way they get to learn, and then they pay way less, because yeah, tell them, point them in the right direction. I want to allow people to feature their project once a month on stream, where I'll go over the stream in full. And then yeah, definitely Discord access. Right now the Discord access is free, but whoever joins now joins and is in. Soon we're gonna make it $1 a month to join, and this is what we're building for the community and for the Buildathon. So tomorrow they're gonna let us know who the first prize for this week is. So there's a chance that we might win 3.5k, chat, and we all like 3.5k, right? Let me just check the emails a moment. He's done here. That's amazing. I'm gonna send an upload. Give me a minute, chat. So work always first. Let me just go to the client folder here. All right. Let me just go to the client chat. Give me a second, chat. I'm working as well. Maybe I'll just put my back view on so you guys can see it. What we got: I think being part of a community is the most valuable thing. It would be great if you could build that community. We're building it. We're building it live on stream, Mehdi. We're building it together, and we submitted it to this Buildathon. So in 3 weeks we'll know if we won 10k. And we would definitely love to get people in that want to really be involved in the vibe code space. Yeah, everything that Fax and Cuigago are saying. Cuigago, am I saying that right? Okay, let me just switch the stream a second and let me get back to my work chat. Then you guys also see that I'm actually working, so I'm not on Instagram or some shit. Partner, traveler section. I'm basically looking in my Fiverr at my client's chat. I want to get the emails that she had on. As for the booking flow, I'm gonna download this, save that, go to Replit. I'm gonna copy this into Replit. And then I'm going to say, please check all these booking flow emails that are needed and double check if they are active in our emails flow. I'll put him on plan mode, chat. I'm working in Replit right now. Basically, let me just show you guys. Okay, so I'll just put it on stream so it's more fun for you guys to watch. So this is my other Replit project I'm building in. This is basically a client project. Clients first, you guys know it. Thanks, man. God bless, Mehdi. I'm planning to do it for the next 10 months. And I've actually been working this hard as I've been the last 20 years. So my idea is to have a great 10 months, make some serious dough. And as soon as I hit my target in the title of this video, then I'm going to take a couple of weeks off and probably let my AI agents run it by then. And indeed, enjoy life. But thanks, man. Okay, every email in the thing is active. Perfect. What is the next bug? I have the next bug. Let me just have a look, chat. Optimizing the images. All right, let's do that. Let's say go to the home page, and then let's just put him here, and then let's say I would like you to go over all the images on the entire front end website, and I would need you to optimize all the images so that they load fast. Right now we have a issue with all the hero banners on all the main pages on the front end. They just keep loading too long. So optimize everything and let me know when you're done. Thank you. That thank you at the end is so important, chat. One day these agents, they're coming for us, man. So I hope I'm homies with them. Alright, chat, we're just doing some work. Let me just check. I was also working actually on the Build Dollar Vibe Club. You guys have any ideas in chat what we could add in as modules? Right now we're just in explore phase, so that means all we're doing is writing down ideas and filling up this canvas. The idea is to fill it up with as many ideas as possible. And I'm happy to take all kind of ideas. I'll just put them down and we'll see from there. Tomorrow, chat, I'm streaming the live Replit. They're gonna make known who's gonna win. There's 4,000 participants in the Buildathon, and we're one of them. Oh yeah, what I wanted to show you guys. I'm very proud of this actually, and this is basically the main reason I've been streaming and what makes me super happy to see it. My nephew and business partner, he's a younger guy. He's also on Fiverr, so I'll show his Fiverr profile first. This is basically my nephew. He's 18 years old. He's a level 2 on Fiverr now. We started a year ago. He's building out his brand now, and he's on the same path to financial freedom, I think, at a young age. When I was 18 years old, like, I was broke as hell, and we didn't have no AI, and we didn't have these opportunities. And today he also submitted his project to the Buildathon. So let's have a look at his video, or I'll show you guys his video. Let me pause this and turn it up for you guys. So this is basically his project that he's pitching, and you had to submit a video for the Buildathon. So let me pump up the volume for you guys. I haven't watched it completely, but I'm already very impressed with the concept he's got. No, he's my nephew. He's the son of my brother. He's 18 years old. He's like, I've been working with him since he was 14, 15. We used to have another company. We still run that on the side. So when I tell you guys we run companies on the side, this is Big Dave. It's a gaming community. So back when he was a youngster, he was gaming and he was working for us, and he was streaming every single day. And he was reviewing games. Me and him, we were all streaming. So this is from back in the days. But just so you see, he's been active with me already a long while. Anyway, he just launched his own application on the Buildathon, and let's watch it together, chat.
Hi, okay, my name is Yinti Yip, and I'm the founder at Vital. I'm now just going to show the investor deck / slides I made all via Replit, and then I'm going to show the website and a bit more of the plan. So what is Vital? An all-in-one fitness / workout app, and nutrition, just an all-in-one fitness app for yoga, cycling, running, fitness, calisthenics, whatever, you name it. The problem with most fitness apps is just
This
Just
is
too
incredible,
many
man.
of
He
them.
made a
Like, you
whole
need one
deck.
app for running, one app for fitness exercises, one app to find
He
the
might beat me.
tracking, one fitness app, and I'm trying to make them all in one. So just one app for all, and most of them are overpriced. A lot of the mainstream ones, I'm not going to say any names because, well, obvious, but they're all 15, 30 a month, and it should be affordable for everybody to just get into health and not have a large commitment to it for the pricing. And there's just no guidance, it's all copy paste and generic. And now we're just making app for everything. With 400 exercises and growing, the starting app will have around 400 and we'll keep on adding upon them. A nutrition tracker. The main idea of this is just you take a photo or scan the QR code of the food and it will give you all the Nutri scores. AI coach check-ins, just talk with the agent or with the AI and ask it for workouts, like just asking what exercise for bicep, and then it will give you a few exercises. Health tracking, we will connect this with the Apple Health ID. I don't know the exact name, just the Apple Health. You can connect it and then everything will sync in. The 3 steps we're gonna do is just set your goals. You tell how much time you have, what you want to do, weight loss, weight gain, strength, flexibility, whatever. Then get your plan. The AI gets your plan, generates it,
This is
everything.
amazing how he's
And then you can
presenting
just
it, man.
track your progress. And it will log every day. You can just click when you start your workout and start doing it. Now next, all AI powered. Smart plan generation, like I said before, it will just show you your weekly workouts, what you will need to do. For example, Monday arms, Tuesday chest day, and so on and so on. AI coach check-ins, you'll just be able to talk with the AI. Food scanner, you scan, like it says here, you can point your camera at any meal to instantly log. We will have 2 versions of this, and we'll still refine it. This is just a bit of the prototype IDs, but it all will work. It's just either QR code scanning or you take a photo of the food, and then so on. Then adaptive difficulty, example, strength and hit are gym related, and then you have meals. Yeah, thing will always there. The open AI, you will also be able to connect this with the smartwatch, but that's also later in the slides. Then, like I said before, all for the price of $1 a month. And we will never change this price. It's less than a cup of coffee, like the PowerPoint says. We will never change this price. It will always stay at $1. And it's 15% cheaper than competitive,
Great marketing, chat.
15x cheaper. Mission to talk about in the next week. This is just like disciplines.
He's already built the website and he's built the pitch deck. That's great. He's actually already done more work than me, so he might kick my ass this first week and take that cash prize. But it's okay, chat. If he wins, we win. Okay, so back to business. Optimize all the images. The site is serving 300. Alright, optimize that shit. Okay, I shouldn't be swearing on chat because YouTube keeps saying don't swear. But, you know the vibes. Let me get back into it, chat. So you guys lock in. Let me get a narrow view. There you go, chat. I just turned the music a bit down so we can all do our own music a bit. Alright, so let me just see how this goes. So optimizing images should be done, and then the home carousel. So I go to the home carousel. Right now the images that we set here aren't showing on the production, so make sure you double check that all images will also show on production. Let's just jam that in there, chat. What else we got? Instagram link. I need the right Instagram link. check. I actually don't know what their Instagram is, so let me double check that, chat. Barely use Instagram, chat. I should actually start using Instagram for the stream. Sankalpad.retreats. Please update the Instagram site-wide to match the right Instagram link, and it's this one here. Alright, what's the next buggy? The breadcrumbs. Please make sure these breadcrumbs show on all heroes for all front-end pages. Right now it's just on a few. Alright, let's run it, chat. What's the next one? Email full set is done. Retweets caption under the carousel. Let me just check how much credits we're burning at the same time. I did get approval of the client to go another 50 on it, just to get the final bugs done. And we won't need 50 for those final bugs. Well, we're at 302. We got $48 to burn, chat. You all know since day one I said we're on burn season. Oh, let me check the other agent. Give me a moment. Let me open this one so you guys can see. Alright, that's one. Let me activate it. He's running this, but let me put him on Claude view. And he said all is done. Republished required to see it load, so let me republish a moment. And then I'm gonna say, okay, what's the next phase after this, and how many phases do we still have to go? Alright. So you see, chat, we're just burning tokens left and right. 50% is my client's tokens, 50% is my tokens. Tommy, I was working just. Is he your brother? Nephew, great. Tommy, what's up? Yo, Rob, welcome to the stream, man. Just getting some work done right now. Had a little short intro. Had a great day today, payday today. Did some gigs. Ooh, I see a bug on the floor right now, chat. I gotta clean that bug up first. Shit. I just had a little centipede or some shit rolling around. Yeah, it was a nice payday today for sure. Okay, let's see what he's up to. What comes next? The original plan from the previous session was fully defined. Well, if you don't know what phase 5 is right now, I want you to do a full QA test again from the website. I want you to go over all the pages and test if all the user stories are working. Make a full plan of what is not working, what is working, and try to schedule that in, let's say, 10 phases. Okay, chat, we'll let that one run on the side. This one's still burning tokens like it's free. Yo, Koza. Only Fiverr. I only work on Fiverr right now. It's been a great week indeed, because if I check at this, we've been streaming 12 days and it's actually a bando a day, a rack a day, so that's pretty good. Before I start the full QA test, I already have both the Furo. Any known issues? Test everything. Test everything, homie. Why do you even ask me? You should know that. That's why I gotta update my Claude MD skills soon, chat. I'm building a very sleek custom set of skills, and I also want to make those skills available to whoever joins Dollar Vibe Club or whoever's part of it. That for sure. Alright, so you guys, he's working on that. Alright, we'll just let him run on the side. This is my Canva board, chat. This week we have a couple of days where we're going to be thinking about what we're going to add into this Dollar Vibe Club and how we're going to give it shape. So if anybody of you got ideas, let me know and I'll add it in here. I already went over a few modules and I'm going to start building them on stream in Replit. Matter of fact, we could already go with a nice... I should actually build a dashboard already for this. So yeah, we'll let that run in the meantime. Alright, and then my Claude code. Alright, let him index all those bugs. He's got a long list to go, so he'll take his time. I think we're going to be on a 5-hour jam today, chat. I kind of want to get the work done. And let me just check the client bugs one more time. So the retweet caption under the image. Alright, I'll add that in. This one's done already. So it's just this one. Right below this box, I want the option to add information, maybe 2-3 sentences, and it also should be editable in the CMS, and that's basically hotel information or location information. Alright, I think we loaded up on all the bugs, so once that one's done I can publish that. And then this is good. Alright, and then I have that project on the right running. And then I need to get organized, but I can't do that until the other one's done. So I have another Claude code open here, but I had to pause it because I had a client call. And once I depause it or unpause it, that's the right way to say it, I think. Then we'll let that one run as well. So then we'll have 4 agents running, 2 in Replit and 2 in Claude Cowork, and that's good. I can't let it continue right now because I gotta optimize some things first. Okay, let me get back on it, chat. Give me a moment. I can close this one. I can close the Instagram. Let me check my Fiverr. Alright, that looks good. No messages right now. I just have 48 hours to be exact to complete one long run project, 2 long run projects, and then I got 7 days to get organized to finish the final batch. And when we do that, chat, hopefully it's April, and then we get to bang out the stream. And I got some fun things planned for the stream for show. Okay, so that one's still running. Let me check the credits. How fast is he burning? $304, $2. That's not too bad. Burn, baby, burn. Chat, I'm just focused on work right now. I did say when I started it, work always has to come first, but if there's any questions or you guys doing anything cool, let me know in chat. Alright, 2 agents working in the background, chat. While they're doing that, I'm gonna think along on what we can do here. So right now we have this. Let me go in standby. Alright, that's the new video I uploaded today, chat. I made a new video today. I watched the stream briefing yesterday from Replit, and they did ask specific things. I have to say my video isn't as good as my nephew's video, so he might take the cash prize this week, honestly. Alright, interesting. How it works, community, resources, Discord, Vibe Check Live. What else do we want on this homepage, chat? What do we want on this homepage? I could try something what he said, so I won't say. I could try something what Raymard said. I think that's his name. I'm sorry if I'm botching it. So basically, he took this, and then all I do is, nah. I thought I could send it to Replit at once. Okay, so apparently I can't send it to Replit, but I can say, alright, I get it. Let's stay in plan mode, chat, but starting next week we're going in build mode. Let me actually check the exact schedule. Yeah, let me see what's going on in the Discord as well. I was checking that before, but let's do that now. I'll say I'm building my Buildathon Replit app live on stream. If I'm allowed to share my stream here, that would be cool. Let me put some eyes. I'm building my Buildathon Replit app live on stream daily. If I'm allowed to share my stream here, that would be cool. If not, I get it. Alright. Let's see if we can share our stream, chat. Always the good memes. If you guys want to put any memes, this is our Discord. I'm basically still working on it behind the scenes, and I'm going to get a few moderators in soon to get it organized. I think I want less rooms and more active rooms. But we have some people active. Shout out to Rob. Shout out to Hunter. Shout out Cliff. If anybody's down to post some memes, I'd say let yourself go. I'll always review them before I get on stream. Yeah, this was voting. I think majority went for the dollar vibe code. Oh, it's actually the dollar vibe club. I should change that. And in the dollar vibe club, you can do more than just code. You know what I mean? Alright, showcase. Someone sent a site they built and I didn't look at it yet, so I'll look at it now. Clash of Clans. That's been a long time that I played that. Wow, this looks nice. I believe it's Noxious that made this. This looks very nice, Noxious. I like it a lot. What I think is a bit sad is that the logo's small, but I like it a lot. Obviously the industry, I don't know anything about it, and I wouldn't know how it would work technically, but it looks really nice. I'm curious to see how it's going, but it looks really, really nice. That's crazy. Is that, are people making that money, Noxious? Noxious, we should talk about Big Dave. I don't know if I just showed you Big Dave, but this was a company, research company that we were running. This is the gaming company we have, and this is built in WordPress like 2 years ago. And I did not have the skills to build it in vibe coding yet because vibe coding wasn't there. But I would say we should definitely talk about that. Yeah, I do like this. I like it a lot. Yeah, we should definitely talk, Noxious. Let's get connected in the Discord soon, and I like it a lot. Let's launch some vibe coded projects. I think gaming is a huge industry. I think gaming next to AI is probably going to be the next the $1 trillion companies, I think, or the industries. Yeah, we should get on it. This is an old website. Well, old. It's where I review mainly blockchain games and basically give an analysis, and now we can have AI do the analysis and all that shit. So, and you can see I always used to stream, and my nephew also streamed, so we would actually play the game and analyze it. Alright, I'll check it. I've been a bit behind on my Discord stuff because, you know, I've been trying to catch up with all the business right now. Oh, he's running good. He's almost done. But I'll definitely check it. Noxious, thanks. Very nice project. Very nice. Reminds me of my days in Big Dave when I was actively working on Big Dave. Good times. Good times. Friday, we got the showcase. Who's gonna win? Is that website in Google Search Console? And no, I don't think so. I don't think we did a lot of Google SEO stuff. At that time, we were mainly just building and streaming. But those are things that we definitely should look into when we build a V2. And I'm the owner of the brand together with my nephew, so we can do whatever we want with it. I've got a bunch of projects. Also, guys, I told you, chat, soon the World Cup's coming up, and I want to launch a couple of vibe-coded apps, at least, let's say, 7 apps that serve the World Cup craze and that are able to monetize during that period, because football during that period is 10x, maybe 100. Everybody in the world's watching, you know what I mean? I wanted to do a vibe coded app for the Buildathon for World Cup, but I thought I'll just focus on what we want to do. And with this stream, we really want to get people vibe coding and generating AI and creating movies in AI and whatever. I've spoke with someone, I don't remember who, and I still got the email in my inbox, and I will follow it up. Someone who's busy with AI influencers. That's a huge trend. AI influencers is the next big thing. Nice, Rob. Checking up. No, AI influencers is definitely the next big thing, and we're gonna be doing that. I want an AI influencer with me on stream, one that I can talk to on stream together with chat. And then we got a whole lot of fun things planned. I'm so happy, chat. I've got a spaghetti bolognese ready for me, and then of course a nice slice of cake. Let me see what the cake is actually today. I don't think it's anything impressive, chat. I didn't leave the house actually today. Okay, he's done. Let me check the bugs in detail for a moment, chat. Okay, I'm gonna republish this for a moment. I'm approving and republishing. Oh, I'm gonna cancel that actually. I'm gonna republish. Alright, that one's done. Let me open the other agent. 15 pages are working correctly. Intent phase fixed plan 5 to 1. 22 to 32 out of work. No way. I know you're gonna be faster, Reggie. Reggie is my agent's name, chat. Reggie thinks I'm handing this document over to a real developer. A real developer would take me that amount of time. Alright, let me give him the PDF back and put him to work. Let me just see how he's gonna start working. Alright, Reggie, you can start on phase 1 of this plan, and once phase 1 is done, send me a full update in the chat, no PDF needed, and let me know that you're ready to start phase 2. Be sure, don't publish in Replit, don't prompt in Replit, don't share any sensitive information because we are live streaming. If any sensitive information is added, just create a PDF at the end of the job. Alright, let's run that baby. And let's manifest it, chat. Let's put some money on the chat so that we see it coming Friday. Well, whoever submit it, we all have a chance to make 3.5K tomorrow. Well, I gotta get a shorty to bake a cake for me, Rob. You know the vibes. No, I did find a post today about building games within Claude Code, and that post apparently had some Git repository, and apparently you got 48 gaming specialists to build your game via Claude Code or Cowork. So that was interesting. Cheers, Fax. I'm hoping we get there. It wasn't an initial goal of me, but the fact that we're growing now does inspire me every day to do. It gets me just more and more creative. I've got more ideas to do on stream. Let me check. He's publishing. Let me approve the publish, chat. He's just publishing this right now. This is manifesting 10K, chat. And let's check how much he burnt for the client doing those 8 bugs. No sweat, that was $3 and that saved me at least 3 hours work. Let me look. Come on, publish, boy. I think all the notes are done. I'll check all these in a moment. Alright, chat, we'll just manifest the 10K for now. I built an AI workspace in the past, but put it on pause for now. API is disabled. I built my Fiverr profile. I want to review it from you. For sure, Noxious, send me your Fiverr profile in the Discord. There's a channel called Freelance Game. There you go. You've already did it. I ain't even gonna tell you, man. I ain't even gonna tell you. And showcase. Well, it's mainly this one. I'll definitely check the showcase in a few. Let me check this one. All right, let's take, I'll give you my honest review. Let me lock in first. I'll give you my raw feedback, and I usually don't hold back when it comes to Fiverr. I'm very analytic when it comes to that details. Okay, Sahil, great picture, great picture. I built fast, high converting websites that help businesses grow. Amazing. Amazing. Maybe I would say, Sahil, maybe I would say try to get in that first sentence something personal. And I'm not sure how I do it. Yeah, I think this is my first sentence. You see? I put where I'm from and what I'm passionate about. Everybody can build fast, high converting websites. But I want to know what makes you the guy. Where are you from? How long have you been doing it? I have to see that the first moment I open your profile. And then I go to the more detailed one. Let me check one thing actually. How do I see it here? I'm gonna try and open my profile in a private navigation chat. Give me a second. Yeah, born in Europe. My advantage obviously here. Obviously here my advantage is I'm born in Europe, so European clients are more keen to collaborate because they feel that we have an understanding somewhere. And I just tell them real straight up where I'm living. I'm not available for in-person meetings. So yeah, that's my definite advice. Put something here that shows where you are instantly. Then I design and build web products end to end, and from landing pages and UI to backend systems and deployment. I've worked on projects across finance, gaming, and SaaS. Add one keyword here. A keyword is very important because Fiverr judges you on keywords. There's nobody at Fiverr sitting at a desk looking at your profile. It's fully algorithmic. It's probably fully AI by now. Add in the word WordPress because you'll get more web people looking at you, because WordPress is super popular within the general people who have no knowledge of internet. They know WordPress, Shopify, and Wix. So that's you could add in. I focus, for the rest this looks great. It shows what you do. I focus on writing maintainable code, improving. I would change this. I would say I focus on delivering user-friendly systems so my clients can actually use their websites. That's what you should focus on. The client doesn't care about the code. That's one thing, that's a fact that I know. So put that in, improving user experience and understanding the business side of the product, not just the tech. Exactly as you say at the end, keep that, the product, not just the tech. So optimize that a little, put the keywords in, add more skills. Look at mine. Go ham. You can put unlimited skills in it. Go crazy. Think about big branding. WordPress, Shopify. These companies pay millions of dollars a year to get their name out there. That's why the common man, that's why the guy around the corner with the web shop knows Shopify. Put social media in it. Even if you don't do that, they're gonna be finding you. And who knows, you might find a client that wants to pay you a nice price for social media. Anyway, MailChimp, another big one. Adobe, big name. Put those big names in it. Google, big name. And you're already tech, so if you're a tech nerd like me, you probably know how to work any system that is released, be it Replit, be it MailChimp, be it whatever. All right, I got a message of the client chat. I have to check that message on my private screen a moment. Give me a second. All right, she's happy. She's testing the platform. Let's just quickly see what kind of review she got. Let's see if it's Claude. Oof. This is it, chat. It's not even 3 pages or 4 pages. Yeah, little details. Perfect. Alright, I'm just going over her thing. Great. I'm gonna get Agent Kush working on this very soon. That's great. Alright, chat, let me close this. Let me go back to the Fiverr profile. Let me go to the streamer chat second. Alright, let me go back to the profile. Okay, 2 gigs. Keep logging on every single day, Sahil. Keep checking your spam. Keep checking your inbox. And that's the start of the game. That's the hardest part. Same if we play GTA, or if we play Minecraft, or if we play Cyberpunk. We gotta grind out. We gotta go and grind. And the moment you get your first client, Sahil, I promise you, you probably won't look back, and it'll just start booming. Custom websites. Let's have a look. Programming and tech. Website development, custom websites. I think you can create 4 gigs, Noxious. So if I was you, I would create 2 more gigs, and I would create a gig under the trending platforms. Look at the trending ones. WordPress is trending. Shopify is trending. That means more people are looking to that category than to a custom website, if you know what I mean. Users are brainwashed by WordPress, are brainwashed by Shopify. It's up to you to show them the way. Also look at the AI services. If you have consulting, if you like talking about AI and you feel you're confident to communicate, you could sell consulting for at the start $75 just to build up your reputation. Make sure you get into this category. AI websites and software. Why? It's new. When you look at a new category, you'll see there's not a lot of competition. When you look at a trending category, let me go to WordPress. Look at the competition. That's a 10x competition, Sahil. So if you're smart, go and fight in the category where there's 10x people less. Let me look at your Fiverr gig pictures. So maybe keep this custom website one, but change it. Add a WordPress one or add a Geo one. That's very much requested right now. This is great, very good. This is good, very good. This is good. Yeah. I think this is good. I think it's good to experiment. I love the colors. I love the simplicity. Maybe I would change this and put same like me. Even if it's not true, you do it. Keep it simple, because at the first people aren't even gonna read it here. It's so small, but when they click it, put your experience and your time 24/7. A lot of people, and this is something I've learned at a very, very early age, is a lot of people want to buy shit now. Any payment that they do, be it $100 or $5,000, it's all impulse payments. So if you I've had clients that sent me a message on Fiverr and within 15 minutes I built $3,000. So I'm telling you, just put, it's already here. That's amazing. I didn't even see that. That's incredible. Just put your experience here. This is obvious. This is stated. If they get a new website, it's going to be obvious that they get more leads. So that's not needed here. Is your website getting visitors? No. This feels a bit generic, Sahil. It's a good start, so at least you've got your gig going. That's very impressive. Most people don't even get to that point. But this is too technical. This is too technical. You got to tell a story. And how do you tell a story? For example, WordPress. Use all the features that you have. And what I mean by that is not just the bold, but use the highlight feature. Make sure you only highlight the things that matter to you, what you think is important. And then again, look at the intro of my gig. Nobody on Fiverr, let's say there are 1 million sellers on Fiverr. Not one seller on Fiverr has the same intro as me. Why? This is custom made to me. Custom tailored to me. This is what you should have, your custom. They should find out who Sahil is within the first 2 seconds of reading. Then you state clearly what your passion is. I think it's important for people to know that you're passionate about something. Because they know, if you're going to be passionate about it, they know that you're in good hands. They're in good hands with you. And then I always be honest. I say it's hard for me to write how good I am. I don't believe I'm the best developer in the world. I don't believe I'm even close to being the best AI guy at the moment. But one thing I can tell you, I'm very passionate about it. And I'm willing to outwork as many people as possible to be able to sustain my passion. And then I'm not even talking about a tech stack here. You can see the first 3 paragraphs, I didn't even mention a website. I'm just saying who I am. And then I tell them the approach. This is very important. How are you going to get the job done without too much up and down? You're going to have to fight harder than me, Sahil, and I'll give you that 100% truly. I don't know where exactly you're located, in India. So you're going to have to fight harder than me to win the trust of a client. But if you start with clear communications like this, and make sure that your workflow matches, make sure, okay, I can do all this, what I'm saying. Don't put anything on it that you can't do, because that's the moment the client's going to see, oh, he's faking it. And the moment you faking it, you lose all credibility, and the entire Fiverr success is built on credibility. It's built on your reviews. Trust me when I say that. It doesn't matter if you think you're the best developer. If your client reviews say you're the worst developer, you will not be successful in this industry. And then at the end, once I've told them what we do, I basically say, here, if you need me, and these are all keywords. These are keywords that I know people are looking for keywords. And Fiverr will index your gig for whoever's looking for WooCommerce. That means those people need a web shop. You can sell them a vibe-coded web shop on Replit. You can move fast like that. And then I'll go to yours. So update your text. This is too technical. Put some body in it. Make sure that your text uses the full space. It looks weird now. You see? Here it looks normal. You've got the full width. No white space. Why white space? White space makes it look a bit dead. In my opinion. Again, I'm saying this. Take it with a grain of salt. I'm not saying I'm a Fiverr king. I'm definitely a level 2 seller. I'll put it that way. But that's what I've seen working over the past 3 years. This is great. This is great. This is great. This is incredible. You've already gone beyond and beyond. This is... Milestones is great. I didn't have milestones till after the first year, Sahil. So this is great. Yeah. One thing that really could make you stand out, Sahil, is if you put a nice video in it or get some AI video rendered, something. Have this character welcome people and speak about what we just said in the whole text. Basically, this is the script, but with your story. 60-second video, no more. I think that's gonna make the difference between you and your competitors in India. Not a lot of people dare to put a video on it in India. That's something I'll be honest with when I'm noticing the platform. That's why I try to be fully transparent. And that should be your advantage. I'm gonna bookmark your gig here, so that way you get it in the loop. Okay, so this looks good, and then your AI gig, I probably guess is gonna be similar. Yeah, so similar. Okay, this is already a better start. I don't use templates. That's a great start. And then this I would build out a bit. Yeah, this looks great. And your pricing, this is great to start. This is great to start. Yeah. You're on the right trajectory to Fiverr success, Sahil. I promise you that. If you keep this up for the next 3 months and bite through and keep thinking about it, I know it's going to sound a little cuckoo, but usually it's also, I believe, a lot in the universe. Whatever you put out there, if all you do in your life is think about Fiverr and think about making money, all you're going to do is have success on Fiverr and make money. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's whatever energy you put out there, you're gonna get it done, and you have to believe it. And in the meantime, I will tell you, before I started Fiverr, and I don't know if I told anybody this, but I used to watch Carrie Blogger. She's an OG on Fiverr. She's made over, I think, $2 or $3 million on Fiverr, and I basically watch every single video of her in her Fiverr playlist. And she's got over, I think here she's got 20. And here she's got 160 videos. I've watched them all, 160. For the first 3 months of my Fiverr journey, I did nothing else but watch Carrie Blogger's videos day in and day out. For the first 90 days, I did nothing else than watch this entire playlist. And she's the one that taught me everything, and she doesn't even know. I'm just a subscriber on her channel, so she doesn't even know me. But I'm so grateful to having her videos around back then. So yeah, definitely I'll post her in the chat so that you guys can check it if you want to check it. I think she's got great content, so might as well share it. Okay, let me check this. This one's published, chat. Let me go now back to the work, seeing as his Fiverr is checked. Let me just check if the Instagram is changed, for example. No, definitely isn't. Oh, I guess I have to change it in the CMS. Alright, let me just see what he wrote. Give me a second, chat. I'm gonna see if I can change it in the CMS a moment. And then I'm gonna move to another project, and then I can continue on. And then I'll be back focused on the stream, chat. But now I got to do the work because I was yapping for half an hour. So I get excited about Fiverr, you know what I mean? Where we at? Site settings. General. Bookings, seeds, notification, appearance. CMS. Footer. Alright, it's loaded, and then you got the bottom bar, you got the explore, you got the company, legal, and brand. And brand, who has the Instagram links? Give me a second, chat. Alright, so let me just check something here. It did change here, but it didn't change. Can you write me a little script so the Instagram links also change on the production database, please? I'll just run it in shell one time. Alright, we'll let him do that. Let me see what this one's doing. Oh, we didn't check on that one yet. Reggie. Oh, Reggie's still got loads of work to do. He wasn't kidding when he said 22 to 32 hours. Motherfucker. Go get it, Noxus. You're doing, it looks great, that profile. I'd definitely, once you become, got your first few orders, I'd definitely like to have you on Dollar Vibe Club, and you could be a Fiverr mentor for some people. It's always the same. I did it for Hunter. If you become a success, we can show it to the community. It's always the same. And you do have to really care. Like, I don't build websites and dislike building websites, you know what I mean? I really, like, I love building shit on the internet. I feel like we dominate what people see. I'm the one that decides if a button's round or square, you know what I mean? What do you say? Okay, so I'll close this. I'll bookmark it, Sahil. So I'll keep it and I'll definitely look into it. I'm gonna close this, close this. I'll actually keep it open here And I believe I have one of Dennis as well. If I knew his, I forgot his. I've got to look for it. I don't know if I bookmarked it actually. No, I didn't. No, I don't think it's refreshing. Let me try something. Oh, it is. It is. Now it is. Well, I guess I had to refresh chat. It's working. I'm bitching. Let me pause this mofo. Alright. So, let me just focus a minute. I believe this project is done. Let me just check all the bugs that she noted. I like to be due diligence. Let me check the home carousel. No, that one's still not loading the images. So that's definitely... Let me refresh again, chat. No. So I'll say... These carousel images are definitely not loading in on the production database. Please let me know if we need to like write a little script so I can just seed it one time via the shell. Alright, we'll let him run. Sub FPS, all good, man. Doing amazing actually. Had a great day, great payday. We all love them dollars. And had a great buildathon session. I did some planning on the Dollar Vibe Club. I hope all things good with you, man. I hope you building your shit. I hope you're on it. We just did a review of one of our co-chatters here, Noxious, his profile on Fiverr. So if you scroll back a bit in the video, that was a great review. I think whoever wants to get on Fiverr, I don't know if you wanted to get on Fiverr FPS, but you know the vibes. Internet money everywhere. Alright, let me check. Let me see what he needs to do. This one's still running. Alright, chat. Nice. Nice, Sahil. Alright, the images to find the production. Okay, so I gotta do this off stream for a second, chat. I'm just gonna copy that shell prompt and then I'm gonna post it in the tab, and then I'm gonna copy my database URL. Give me a second, chat. Amazing. And then I'm gonna go back to the shell. Oh no, I gotta go back to the tab. Oh, I'll actually paste it here for a second. And then this one I'll paste here. And then this one comes here. And that comes in the brackets. And then copy all, paste in shell. We'll set carousel images, apply changes, yes. I love the terminal, chat. I really love the terminal. Let's check it if it really did apply it. Oh, it really did, chat. It really did. Amazing. Okay, the home carousel's done. Instagram link's done. The breadcrumbs. Let me check the breadcrumbs. Breadcrumbs are done. Amazing. Amazing, chat. I just love it when AI gets it right, man. There's nothing, no better feeling than when the agent gets it done. Great. Incredible. Incredible. And then the retreats caption, let me check that. Oh, it didn't do that. Okay, so we'll just prompt it a second. So we'll go back to Replit. Oh, it's already open, I guess. leave this, go here. Where is it? I guess it's this one. Alright, I got to reopen Replit. I accidentally closed it out of excitement. I see Reggie's done working. See? He's faster than... He's definitely faster than what he says he is. Alright, let's start phase 2 then. Actually, do I need to publish anything to... No, I'm actually not going to start it. Let's say start phase 2. Let's just let him run on full throttle, baby. Oh, didn't he take it? Yeah, start phase 2. Okay, Replit is open. Let me go to the client file. Alright, and then I'll go to preview. I closed one Canada client for $1,300 of outside of Fiverr. Okay, that's very nice, Sahil. Sahil, I would tell you one thing. If you ever get a request from Fiverr and they ask you to go off platform, I really advise you not to do it, because that will get your account deleted, that will get your account banned, and it's also just not fair towards Fiverr. So my opinion to you is, I know it's gonna cost you 20%, but trust me when I tell you, in the long run you will feel the reward, and that 20% becomes peanuts. So that's all I'm saying. But you're allowed to have clients outside of Fiverr, that's no problem. I know that's the rule. But if they ever come through Fiverr, just don't go off platform. Yeah, that's a major violation. Even WhatsApp, if they ask it, you tell them politely, sorry, I can't, and if you want, we can work on Fiverr. Say that's the safety for you and for me. That's usually what I say to my customers that ask it. I say, it's safety for you and for me, brother. Let me say. Okay, chat, right now I need a carousel, I need a text below this carousel explaining the hotel information. So please, if there's no text in the CMS, add a demo text, more information coming soon. Thank you. Be nice to your agents, chat. Don't forget to say thank you. That's amazing, Noxious. I'm so happy to hear that you made $1,300, man. That really makes me... definitely not now, but being on Fiverr 10 years ago for a year. Alright. 10 years ago for a year. Well, if you ever run it, I believe that the time is now. People are ready for virtual work. Especially in the future. I'm going to advise everyone who becomes a mentor and a vibe coder and able to sell projects on Dollar Vibe Club. I would advise them to always link your Fiverr profile. So that's kind of a qualification. I might as well add that as I'm talking of it. That's a great idea, actually. I'll say, sell your services via Fiverr. So you would have to have a Fiverr account, but we will drive the traffic from Dollar Vibe Code. So whatever student is learning and maybe doesn't have time to spend the entire year and just wants his business now, I would be more than happy to divide those clients via the Dollar Vibe Club network. So we'll make that work. All right, we've got 8 chatters in the stream. Well, 8 viewers in the stream. Welcome. Let me know in the chat if you've got any questions. If you want to know who I am, watch the beginning of the stream. I fucked up a bit on the mic, but I'm not a pro streamer. I told everyone that already on chat. My job here is to get my job done in the real world, and getting my job done in the real world is basically, I'm a Fiverr seller, so I build websites all day, every day. Websites, applications, mobile apps, desktop apps, whatever you name it, and I'm building it. I'm working on some apps for the metaverse in the headset, even though everyone says the metaverse is dead. I think they have no idea what's coming. So this is done. Let me publish it. All right, let me put that back in. Okay, so that's a great upsell. I'll just highlight that for a second. Okay, so that motivates you guys. I should actually start a Fiverr affiliate, or what do they have? Fiverr affiliate, a referral. How much do they pay you? Get rewarded with the Fiverr. I know you guys are gonna kill it on Fiverr, so I might as well refer you guys, right? You guys are my chat friends. Earn up to $500 in Fiverr credits. That's the catch in it. I need cash money, man. I don't need credits. Cash money, homie. We'll see. We'll see about that. For now, I'll just do it out of the love of my heart for the platform. I really love Fiverr, so I ain't gonna bitch about it. You know what I mean? This is my profile chat. While I'm showing my profile, I'm also run my Reggie agent. He's running on a Mac Mini. He's been lazy. I'm bitching. He's just compressing his mess session. Reggie's working on a website I'll show you on the screen. He's basically working on a second project for one of my clients where I've done already projects for. So he's building on code for Brow Academy. It's basically an online course website. So they sell online courses, offline courses, education material, everything for the beauty industry. It's a major brand in Holland. I love the people behind the brand. They are so passionate about what they do. And they've got a huge following on social media as well. And I'm gonna give them trainings as well on internet soon. It's a beautiful brand overall. And basically what I'm having my Claude cowork really test what I built as a user, you know, testing every field, every form. And then he's starting to fix everything for me so that my work in Replit becomes less heavy, let's say, and I burn less credits, to be honest. I ain't gonna lie about that, you know what I mean? So basically, I ain't gonna say on stream. I ain't gonna say on stream. Well, I'll drop it in the Discord. You know the vibes. Let me just. I'll drop it in the Discord. I'll drop it later on. Alright, chat. Let me see where we are. Okay, so this project is just published, so we should be done with that. Let me open the Notion again. Retreats caption under the image is done. Let me refresh that. Yes, that looks amazing. Let me go to the retreat and see if we can actually add in text there. Yeah, to do it really good. Oh yeah, location and travel, it's there. That's insane, man. AI, I'm telling you, chat, listen, this is what I'm looking at. You have a front end, and I was seeing, did it add the own field into the CMS manager so that the admin, the client in this case, can add it to the property, and it just does it, chat. And that's done by Replit code. I have to say, I let Replit always handle the final fine tune because there's no agent that knows Replit better than the Replit agent. You know what I mean? So I think I'm done with this. Let me send her a message on stream chat, and then I'm done with that. Hi, Connie. I am done with all updates. I will do another full rundown in the morning with a fresh head. The domain is also active. So I'll copy that domain for there. I like to brief my clients as much as I can, chat. I believe my success on Fiverr is not my hard working, but it's just my communication with my clients. The domain is also active at, okay. Thanks again. I'll show you guys. I don't know, and it's definitely not to brag, and I hope no one takes it like that, but I'll just show you what happens on Fiverr if you really put in the passion. And I don't know if you guys seen it in the beginning of the stream, but I had a nice tip, and I still have to review the client. I'll just show it on Fiverr. Let me just screenshot it so I don't share too much information. So this is it basically. My client tipped me, and this is above what the client paid me, and the client paid me, she paid me for my work, let me put it that way, and then she tipped me on top of that. And I'm always surprised by these tips, man. They come out of nowhere and they just hit your account, and you're like, damn, man, that client really didn't have to give me $300 out of the kindness of her heart. Like, she didn't have to give me $300, you know what I mean, chat? So that's what I say. I always say to my nephew, go the extra mile. If you go the extra mile, the clients will have... You got to go so hard and give it so your all for the clients that they feel bad, that they start feeling bad that you're working so hard. Whenever my clients say, oh, Tommy, sorry, I have another question, I'll say, don't say sorry. I'm your premium web developer. That's what you've got me for. And then they already, like I say, I love my job, man. Let me review this, actually. Milestone 03 working with Connie is done. Great project, amazing people, and killer briefings overall. It was an honor to launch the brand, and I look forward to seeing where they will take it. Good luck on the soft launch, and I am here standby in the chat with a year of premium support. So what I also do, chat, is I usually offer my clients a year of premium support, and I really give it them all. Like, my clients can send me any day of the week, and it's either me replying or it's either my agents replying. And that's a funny story as well. I was talking with my client before, and she said, oh yeah, thank you to your co-workers. And I was like, how am I going to thank Reggie and Kush and Harry and Neo and Claude? Like, they don't exist, but she thinks they are co-workers. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I just try to communicate. I think I was saying that good luck on the launch, and I'm here. Oh yeah, so I sell them premium support. I give them premium support the first year. And premium support has two advantages. Premium support makes sure that the client keeps coming back to you. And premium support makes sure that if the client has an idea, you are the first person that she thinks about if she has that idea. And premium support means that if the website does have a bug, you'll fix it. But usually you can sell them a $10 gig or a $5 gig. And that also builds your reputation on Fiverr, because you get more gigs, you get more done. And then comes the final closer. After that year of premium support, I'll ask them, would you like another year of premium support? 9 out of 10 they can't say. Actually, to be really honest, 10 out of 10 nobody can say they don't want that premium support, because it's very rare nowadays to get premium support. It really is. And that's why I pride myself on trying to be the best support agent rather than a web developer or a marketeer. My job is just to get it done. Doesn't really matter what it is. Do you need generated pictures? Do you need a world built in Second Life? Do you need to set up a YouTube? It doesn't. We'll figure it out. If you're paying enough, we'll figure it out. There's enough people on the internet. We'll figure it out. There's always a way to figure it out. There's never been a way. And of course, if you don't calculate enough, you might lose money along the way. But then you know at least the next time, oh, I'm going to calculate more because it was harder. That API integration was harder, or that was difficult. All right, let me get back to the program. I'm going to close this Notion because I'm yapping again. Oh, I was going to first... I'm doing so much at the same time, chat. Let me lock in. I'm going to do this review first. Milestone 3 working with Connie was great. Great project, amazing people, killer briefing overall. It was an honor to launch around. Look forward. Good luck and launch. And I'm here in the chat with a year of premium support. Thanks for the trust, time and time again. And thank you so much for the generous tip. All right, that's. I also say write your reviews out of the heart and don't just put great working with her. I've seen so many people do that on Fiverr. They just put great working with her. Great client. That just gets you down the funnel. Like, Fiverr ain't gonna push you to the algorithm. And you have to think, nobody at Fiverr is clicking and pushing your profile to the top. It's 100% algorithmic. How do you keep the algorithm satisfied? By appealing to what the algorithm asks. Maybe the algorithm judges, oh, how long is their review message? 2 words or 100 words? Oh, the one of 100 words is probably more human and more better of a salesman, so we'll push him up to the next clients. And that's how you build ranking, chat. That's why I say it's a game, and if you understand the game, you can dominate that platform, or you can at least make a generous living out of it. Yeah, I see a little bug here, so I'm just gonna change that. I'll show you guys. So I was looking at the site because I like to detail it, and I noticed that it put a little text here, and that is not needed. It was only needed there. So I'll just say click it, and I'll say you can remove the text in this hero banner. That's the only thing to remove from the hero banner, but you can leave it on the retreats detail pages for now. Thank you. Don't forget to say thank you, chat. You'll thank me later. Alright, so we'll let him run a second. Okay, back to the review. I'll leave the review. Thanks for the trust, time again. Thanks so much. Okay, so usually I'll copy the review and then I will post it, and I'm usually scared, and I'll do it this time on stream with you guys together. Let me close this. Let me open my profile. It's always exciting to see what kind of a review you're gonna get, you know what I mean? I don't know, maybe the client is not happy and maybe she reviews me a 4 or 3. So it's always, every review I get, even after 500 orders, I'm still like excited on it. Give me a second, chat. I'm just going to my account. Okay, so this is my account. We should be good. So now I'm gonna deliver that review, and then you guys should see it pop up. So I'm gonna cross my fingers. Always hope for the best when you get a review. You never know, but normally we should be good. So I'll send it, and I'll click here. Let's see what happens. 5-star review, chat. We're in. So that's another 5-star review on the profile. So blessed to have that done. That's incredible. I'm going to close this for now. Let me see what she sent. I'll send it to you guys. I'll screenshot it here in a minute. 1 second. And I think this is truly from her heart, because right after that she tipped me $300. So she said, working with Tommy on my booking platform has been an absolute pleasure. He delivered the final milestone flawlessly. Building out complex workflows, different user types, incredible. Attention to detail. I just telling you, chat, detail, detail, detail. His turnaround time was impressively fast, and he's always responsive to feedback and questions throughout the project. The platform is polished, functional, and exactly what we envisioned, and more. Can't wait for launch day. Highly recommended for anyone needing a skilled and reliable developer. That's amazing. Thank you very much. That's very nice to read. The XYZ comes from I do everything. I do X, I do Y, and I do Z. Doesn't matter. As long as you pay me, I'll get it done. If it's on the internet, I'll get it done. 100%. If it's computer related, I'll get it done. Okay, let's go back to this one. Alright, that's looking... Oh, he made the banner a bit worse. Let me just fix that a second. This banner should start right below the header. Right now it's being overlapped by the header, so it has to start as a new section under the header. Let's run that, chat. That's just a little complication on the side. He's running his jobs. Oh, he needs me for something. Let me read what he needs me for. Got it. I'll pause here. No, I didn't need him to pause. Oh no, that's another machine. Yeah, that's my Claude that I'm running, but I can't do that until Sankalpa's done, so let me run this one. This one's still working. Alright. So many agents we don't even know at this time. So yeah, that's what XYZ stands for, man. Doing everything. X, Y, and Z. And I used to look at it also. I have a domain name called XYZ Perspective. I used to be fascinated by the different perspectives, how people live. Rich people, poor people, Asian people, European people. And always that everybody's got their own story. It's all about the perspective. So sometimes you gotta go stand on the X side or on the Y side. But anyway, that's just marketing. Partially marketing, partially what goes on in my brain. Alright, chat. The review is in. So let me do that. Let me go now to the client and send her a message in a few moments. We will republish that once the hero's fixed. Okay, perfect. Let me go back. That looks great. That looks incredible. That's good. And then once it's done, we'll publish it. We'll take that here. And then we can cancel this and we can start the next agent, and then I can talk more with you guys and work on Build a Vibe, because then I don't have to debug. Build Dollar Vibe Club, I mean. Build a Vibe. You know the vibes. That's the only feature that they don't have, Noxious. I've been asking them that for a year now. I've been saying, please put a switcher. They did everything. They updated the inbox. They updated the order flow. They updated how you chat with clients. But they can't seem to update a light switcher. I've asked them a million times. Every time they ask me, is there anything we can do for you to make your life as a freelancer better? To be really honest, my life as a freelancer is pretty incredible, so I'm blessed. So I always say no. But if you can add the dark mode, that would be amazing. But they've never replied to me. And my manager, he always says, oh yeah, we'll pass it on, we'll pass it on. Yeah, they really do. We probably could code it in a day. We probably could code it in a day. But you have to think also Fiverr is like $1 billion company, so I guess you can't just run vibe code through it. This one's ready for phase whenever it's ready. Okay. Let's run it. Start phase 3. And then I say, at the end of phase 3, please give me a full PDF report what we've done so far. And in the report, add in a full report of what we still need to get done based on the 7 remaining phases then. Alright chat, we'll run it. Oh, this voice thing sometimes lags. Alright. Okay, so that's looking good. We let that one work. Let me just go back to Sankalpa for a second. That's still thinking. How many tokens is he burnt? I'll show you guys. We started at 201, I think. Yeah, 301 we started. We're at 308, so $7 to get all the bugs done. Client super satisfied and publish at final time. That's good. That's looking good. Can I publish? Come on. Yeah, it's still loading, chat. Well, it's loading. I'm gonna take a little stretcher on the balcony. You guys know the vibes of the stream. Enjoy the setup. I'll leave the setup on for you guys. This one's still running. I'll put it on the console so you guys can follow that. And I'll be right back. You know the vibes. I'll put the music a bit louder for you guys. Don't forget to hydrate, chat. You know it, I forget to drink sometimes, so. Alright chat, I'm back. Let me get the music down. Alright, if you guys got any questions, let me know in the chat. I'm gonna get focused in, just see that I can get the next work going. So I'm gonna put this cam on for a second. I'll read the chat in a few moments. This one's done. Now let me republish it. So right now we're republishing the app for the client. That just left us a review and getting those final bugs out. I'm definitely gonna do a personal bug run tomorrow. I'm gonna send her that also. And double image optimization. Let me double check everything's working. Is the carousel working? Amazing. The retweets are there. Instagram is correct. Let me go to the retweets. Let me disable one retweet because that's what she wanted. So I'll show you what we did, chat. That was a fun booking. So basically I built a retweet. She can click it on unpublished because she didn't want to show the retweets right now. And then once you go to the website, you get a nice module where it says no retweets right now, leave your email. So once she activates them, they show up there. So that's great. The site is launch ready. She's 100% satisfied and we'll start testing. 452. Let's get it to 500 reviews. Once it's done, I'll log out of Replit and then I'll start the next client. That's an important one. I've been trying to get that off the roster for the last few days. You'll see I've been working on the 6, trying to get it to 5, but normally tomorrow we're gonna get it to 4, so that's 2 birds in 1 stone, and that's gonna be good. My inbox is good, the live stream is good, music is good. Another email. Kimmy, the new Kimmy AI, I gotta test that. I'm gonna put that in test soon with OpenClaw. I organize every single email that comes in. That's maybe a bit of a glitch on my side, but I can't stand the full email and inbox. Okay, publishing, get it published, come on. Alright, let me check my agents. Alright, this one's on hold for the next job. No, this one's running right now. Alright, session again. Alright, publish done. Let me finalize, double check everything. I'll cancel this. Let me go here. Let's log out of here, chat. Get it ready for the next client. Leave it. Let me check if the site is actually online. Looking great. And I'll tell her what's up now. Please note all retreats drafted now. So retreats page empty. And also no slider cards on the home page till you activate retreats. Alright, so sent it to her. Logged out here. Let's log into the next client. Let me do that on my screen a second, chat. We all know who, well, I know who she is. I've been working her for 2 days now. So you guys, a lot of people say, oh, I'll vibe code that in a day. I really want to see them vibe code full platforms in a day, especially when you got clients that got reviews, bugs, stuff. All right, the next project is a fun project. It's a project for the future, I think. I've been in Asia. Oh wait, Kimi 2.5, or is there something newer? I don't know, Rob. I read something about Kimi Cloud or something. I just archived it for now. I'll check that on stream when I do an OpenClaw stream. I think the OpenClaw stream is definitely gonna bang. But I gotta get that other computer going and streaming. How long have you been in Asia? I've been here for 4 years now. And yeah, Right now I would consider it to be the best place on earth, but that's obviously I'm biased, and honestly I don't really leave my house a lot. I just like nice weather around me when I do shit in the day, and usually I'm vibe coding anyway. I've never been to Bali. A lot of people say to go to Bali. I do plan it, but I'll tell you guys, the stream ain't that big right now. I really love smoking weed, and weed is 100% legal in Thailand. So going to Bali would mean I would have to stop smoking weed for a week or however long I'm there. And that's my honest why I don't go to Indonesia, because they're like super strict on I can go without weed, but I prefer my lifestyle runs smoother. And I've been working all my life to get where I'm at, so I basically got a guy out here that rolls them up for me. They come prepared and shit, so we're ready to rock and roll daily, you know what I mean? Well, I usually set myself up for the month. Alright, next project is open. Let me put it in standby mode. Let me publish it real fast one time. Okay, so this is a walking company, chat. Basically, what does she do? She sells walking packages. You can buy subscriptions to go on a walk with her. Nah, FPS. Oh, that's nice, man. You're from Indonesia. That's cool. That's cool as hell. But definitely don't do that ganja. One day they might legalize it. The way they legalize it in Thailand completely blows my mind. But one day they might legalize that. But it's all good. It's all good. I grew up in Europe, Belgium, you know, next to Holland. So there it's all pretty normal. Like, it isn't looked at as something bad. Well, they still consider it bad, but you know the vibes. Like, we gotta get our job done. Everybody's got their own thing, and I just love smoking weed. Like, I don't know what to say. And it doesn't, I always say to people, you gotta do things that you love doing, but it cannot compromise your performance. So you'll have some people that are athletes that are doing, I used to work with a lot of MMA fighters. I used to be a manager for MMA fighters doing the digital marketing, brand management. And obviously they wouldn't be able to do that or smoke because they have a whole different performance level than me. I also think I'm an athlete. I think I'm an athlete in my industry, AI, tech, web development. And I do think I perform at the highest level. But yeah, we have a different lifestyle, you know what I mean? Okay, so we're at here now. I'll open this one and I'll say you can continue. You can continue all the tasks you were doing, and once you're done, update me. Remember, do not publish anything in Replit. Do not prompt anything in Replit. Make sure you don't share any personal passwords, API keys, or authentications. Start them all out and put them in a document if there's any new details I need. And make sure you don't change anything on the front end design or dashboard designs or content. Good luck and thank you. Don't forget, chat, I keep saying thank you. You all might think I'm crazy, but soon when Skynet comes here, I don't know when Skynet's coming, but I love Terminator and I think Skynet's coming. And I was just on the, you see athletes like Max Verstappen, they drive Formula 1 cars. They get scored on how many trophies they win and how fast they ride. At the end of the day, money doesn't interest me, but we get scored on how much is in our bank account. That's how you check your performance in your industry. Well, at least in my industry. And I like to be first place, or at least I aim to be first place. Alright, let's get Claude on it. Okay, chat, so now basically we're running 2 agents. We're gonna pause, and at the same time I'm gonna be running, I'm working on Dollar Vibe Club basically, so now that I don't have to do client work, I can work on a passion project, and that is basically Dollar Vibe Club. And yeah, we're gonna launch it with you guys on stream daily. And we're gonna check the Buildathon. Let me check the Buildathon. Let me just say something to Claude. Be sure to connect to the browser again if you need to connect to the browser for checking anything. And make sure all your changes are always seeded into the development database and production database. Be sure to know that there are two separate databases. You already know this. You have all the database URLs. Good luck. Alright. I still can't log into the Buildathon right now because I'm in the client's Replit, but let's see what we had planned. April the 2nd. Every week you'll share updates about what you're building and how your ideas. Okay, but what is build? Use Agent 4 to turn your idea into a web app, mobile app, pitch deck, and marketing assets. Alright, so next week I need to make... Actually, we'll make a pitch deck now, chat. Let's do that. Let's figure out how we can make something new. So basically we can create something new. And we're gonna create slides. And we're gonna say, Agent, please set up a pitch deck to start presenting the concept of Dollar Vibe Club. Right now, we have a bunch of ideas that I will post in here. And start with those. And then I'm gonna go to the Canvas second chat. I'm gonna copy this. Oh, isn't that working? Oh, that I didn't see how I get that into Replit actually. They didn't explain that. Actually, I'm gonna change. Yeah, I wonder if it can see it. Can you see the information on the canvas that I set up with all the modules and the why people would join and why they wouldn't? Let's see what it says, chat. I don't know how this works, so let's figure it out together. Nice, Rob. Very nice. And I would say, Rob, if you've got a second camera, which you have, and it looks pretty good, maybe share your setup. I think that's going to be the new meta for streamers. I said it to you on your stream. Gamers dominated the last 10 years of streaming. And I think vibe coders are going to dominate the next 10. And gamers used to show their gaming setup. So I think if vibe coders show their vibe coding setup, I think that's the meta for the future. Let me see what he did here. Let me take a full look at everything. That's amazing, chat. You don't even have to drag it into the Canva. It just sees it. Isn't that fucking amazing? That means we can put a bunch more shit here, chat. That's great. That's great. And the Canva is free to use, chat. That's amazing. Let's put it on cheap ass economy. And automatic apply changes. Let's build it. That's incredible. That's great. We can put so much shit in here. I used to, you guys see a whiteboard behind me. If I switch to my back scene, I was gonna plan to do everything here, but I might as well do it here. You guys can follow better. And then I can change the back maybe to a nice backdrop. But I'll do that once I hit 100,000 subs, and then we'll get the YouTube plaque. And once I got that, I'll put a nice background. This is amazing. It's already doing it, chat. And let me check on the two agents. This one is done. Good. I'll use... Oh, what's the progress? What's next on our list, actually? I'm lost. I don't know what I said to it earlier. We still got this agent popping in the background. This is running on a max plan 20x. Burning $200 a month. What color OBS cam did you get, Rob? We're doing section by exactly. Fucking hell, this chat is great. You know what I was doing, chat? I was basically just visiting the website I built, and I was taking screenshots of each section full screen, and then basically telling the agent simply to make that work, make that work, make that work. Incredible. Let me go to walk. Yeah. Amazing. Amazing. So basically, where were we? Oh, this stays here. Let me go to this one. We completed the CMS. Okay, I'll check that in a few. 10,000 steps. Okay. Next up, section 3 on the home page. Let me tell you what section comes after. Okay, I have the next section ready. So I'll screenshot it here, chat. Then I'm going to put it here, and then I'm going to say next steps is the exclusive walk section on the homepage. Please remember, this is a booking flow. They don't book a service directly, but they book a call. And during that, they book a call or a visit. Figure that out based on the text that we have. Again, in this gig or in this task, make sure you don't change anything from the design, anything from the flow, or anything from the text content that is there. Make sure everything's seeded into the database as usual, both databases, and then test the entire flow yourself on the front end, and then actually test it as a client, and then see if it stores in the database. Alright, Claude, good luck, thanks. Ping me when you're done, and let me know if I need to republish to see any changes on the front end, on the production. Alright, so we'll let him run, chat. Then we'll let him run. And right now we're looking at the Buildathon. So let's look at our... Okay, so I'm already gonna say... I already want to fully update this vibe. I want it to be more human focused and less tech and AI focused. And I want you to work with more images of humans. For example, go to $vibeclub.com. You'll see there people engaging, people building together, people working on the laptops together. That is the feeling I want here, and not a tech matrix IT company, tech nerd. Don't need that. Let's see what it does, chat. Let's just let it, put it in plan mode. We'll just let it, no, we'll put it in build mode. Actually, could I build a, I could say, yeah, I could do that, Okay, let's see what it gave us overall in conceptually. Ah, this is amazing. You could build everything in one, chat. We could build mobile app, website, presentations. This is insane. This is insane. I'm just discovering this on stream with you guys. I got the black and the green one. I like those colors both, man. I like those colors both. Nice. One-stop shop. Okay, let's see what the presentation's all about, chat. Let me put this here. Close this sidebar. Normies are scared. Missing the opportunity. Influencers left behind. One-stop shop. A to Z vibe coding. Community driven. AI agent. Real human support. Never stuck alone. Modules. Amazing. Tell me facts. And if you got ideas, also always post them in the Discord, then I'll just add them to this idea and we build out this entire concept as we go. Like I said, we've got a lot. Now I love what is happening here. Like, this is amazing. You got, I don't understand why I didn't use Canva earlier. Like, I should have used this way earlier. This is so smart, chat. I've got a new Skilly. I don't know if you're in here and if you're listening, but I got a new complete workflow that we have to start implementing. Especially for the demos, you could start from design, milestone 1, milestone 2. That's gonna be amazing. Well, Replit is $1 billion company. I think Replit's gonna be the next WordPress. I think Replit's gonna be He's gonna do to WordPress what WordPress did to Joomla. 100%. Let's check our agent homies. Okay, this one's got a bunch of tasks going. This one's verifying authentication. Alright, all good chat. Hope you guys having fun. I hope you guys getting some work done in the back. I hope you guys getting creative. Soon we'll all have a spot to hang out. That'll be the Dollar Vibe Club. I'm actually gonna call the Discord server Dollar Vibe Club. Oh, I did already. Amazing. Amazing. Maybe I should post that nice review today. That would be nice as well. Where do I do it? Internet money. So I'll say, let me post that chat, and then everyone's seen it. Oh, I got a review again here. One moment. Alright. And then I'll just copy this. And I'll just color that out. How do I do it here? Get that. All right. And then how do I save this? Let me look at it. That looks clean. Well, the name's on it. That doesn't really matter. The name's on it everywhere. Let me see. I'll just black it out. You know the vibes, privacy reasons. It doesn't matter. It's only $300 tip screenshot. It's all good. Okay, I think I got everything. Let me save that. File save. And then let's just drop it in Discord. Another nice win. Got paid in full for milestone 3. A 5-star review. And a nice tip. Not bragging, just sharing. Internet money is out there. Alright, that's just a Discord post for whoever joins. Let me go to the stream a sec. I got something useful. Can you upload projects to Replit? You can. By projects, I'm not sure what you mean, but I know you can upload up to 200 megabytes, and even if you host it on an external server, you can just do it FTP it. But there's several ways. You can basically do anything you want in Replit that you can as a if let's say you got a 50-man coding team, basically they can do anything you want, so that could do anything you want. And if not, you just build it in Replit, right? Okay, what they got going on? Scam beta.
Oh, my PIN code. Goodness, that's a very important number, isn't it? I always write it down somewhere safe, but I can never remember where that safe place is.
That's fucking smart, man.
I lost my glasses last week, right on top of my head. Now, what was that about my savings doing?
They are about to disappear unless you give your PIN code.
Disappear? Oh my word, that sounds just dreadful. My savings, you say? Well, I suppose.
That's great. I'm looking for someone who is actively busy with voice, because I've got a huge voice project lined up for the next week, and I gotta get that done ASAP. Alright, let me check everything. We're good on Fiverr. We've got 2 days before the storm comes. And basically I should check these bugs. So what I'm gonna do, chat, I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna start a third agent on the local Windows machine. Let's do that right now. Stop playing with me. Come on, start yourself up, boy. I see you running, don't hide. Don't hide. Come out here. This is Agent Kush, chat. Agent Kush runs OpenClaw and runs Claude Code. I love Agent Kush. I guess you all know why. Basically. Oh, I guess I shared that password, so give me a minute to reshare it so I don't let you all log in. Let me just reshare that a moment, chat. Oh, there was no password showing. That's great. Alright. Let me get back to the business. We'll minimize this for now. And then we'll go to the Claude. And then we'll open this. I've got some emails. Oh, I didn't know the password of this shit. I forgot the email of my agent's thing, and he forgot it as well. Oh, he doesn't want to share it with me. It's one of the two. Gmail. I'm letting these agents, OpenClaw agents, just go ham on what they're doing on these computers. I don't even care if they burn it down, if you know what I mean. Let me just check the Fiverr message. Let me grab that full report. Unread messages, inbox. Again, Shanice. Download it. And then I'm going to download this here. Then I'm going to email, open it, drag that download in. I'll say Shan V1. Send it to Kush. Send it to Kush. That's sent. Now I go to Kush. What is his email? Now I gotta figure out what his email is. Oh, he's already in it. Then let me try something, chat. That's weird. Continue. Yeah. Go to Gmail. Alright, we're in, chat. Okay, so I wanted to download this. Now let me go here. Give me a second. Save it. And now open Claude again. And then come here. Now we can drag that download from here into Claude. And then we will say Claude. And then we will say Claude, the first thing I need you to do is go over this document 5 times and fully index every single word, every single request, every single need, every single screenshot. Come back to me with a full PDF report, and at the same time come back to me with a full plan how we can tackle those bugs on the websites that I'll post here. Up. And then I'll post production, and I'll post dev. Give me a second, chat. Let me just copy it from here. Sorry. I'll close this. I'll go to... Oh, actually, I might as well log in Replit here. I'm gonna log into Replit here into the client's account because he's gonna need to work here anyway. So let me log in at the moment, chat. Let me do that off stream because it's the client's details. You know the vibes, safety. I'm not looking at the chat, so I'll catch up on chat in a few minutes. Let me get work done first. Okay, so let me first copy the name. Close that. Say to Claude, Replit project name. No. Let me go here. Copy that. No, I wanted to copy. Sorry, chat. Just focusing in a second. Okay, project name, then I want the development. That is this one. Then go back to Claude, production is here, and then the dev. Let me go to it. Oh. Preview, get that development URL. Run it for me. And then I'm going to the Claude, post it here. And then I'll say API key. Let's just do this for now. It doesn't even need to work in Replit. And then I'll just say, be sure that you do your tests on both domains and be sure that I get 2 PDF documents with the exact same flow but based for different domains. And then I'll tell it, right now don't do any coding, don't do any debugging, just check everything in the document, verify, fact check it versus the current sites, and come back to me with a full report plan. Thank you. Okay, let's send this out. I'm just gonna say one more thing. Moving forward, please don't share any sensitive information like API keys, passwords, authentication keys, URLs, whatever. Just start them out, and at the end of your job, give me a full PDF with those details in it. Alright, so we'll run this. Let's go. Opus 4.6. Best model on the market in my opinion, chat. Obviously that's just my humble opinion. This one's done. Booking flow, this consultation. You'll need to republish in Replit. Definitely will work. Okay, next section. Let me go to that website. Let me go down. Okay, next section is a big one. 2 screenshots. First work, chat. I'll be right in the chat. I don't know if anybody's actually sending, but I'll be right in the chat. Give me a second. Okay, so. Alright, next section. Next section you'll see is featured signature walks. We have text and title there. That's all perfect. You will see on the current version we have the wrong content. What's in my screenshots is the right content, and it's that content that I need exactly into the development and production database and all the previous rules that we discussed. Please continue this section. Once it's finished, let me know. Let me know if I need to republish, and then we'll move on to the next section. Also for this section, it's important that everything is manageable from the admin dashboard. You will see in the admin CMS or in the admin dashboard, we have a walks tab, and from there there's categories, and from there we can manage the different type of walks per category. Make sure when you set this up that all data is seeded into the database, and double check your database for images already, because all these images are already in the development database. I do not have the names of the images, I do not have the images myself, so do not bother me, just figure it out. Alright chat, let's let him run. I think that's a long task. This one's regenerating his PDF, and then we're on to the next phase, I think. Start the next phase. Let me know what phase and how many to go. Alright, I usually like typing on this one because this is my Windows machine and it has different hotkeys than my Mac. So once that's done, we'll send that out. We'll let this one continue running. Let me check my other Claude. We're running 3 Claudes right now, chat. Okay, open the extension. Let me open the extension a second. Claude Chrome extension. Oh, why isn't it here? I guess my PC was glitching here. But that's all good. Let's install it real quick. Add to Chrome. Add to Chrome. Add extension. Alright, let me open it. Log in. Let me log in with Gmail, my email, continue. Oh, out request failed. Why is that? On what email is this then? Let me check. Yeah, it's some Mail Pixelverse. Why can't I get in? Claude's give. Oh yeah, it's giving me options. All right, first one. Authorize. Okay, so we should be good. Let me activate the browser. Let me close all these shitty tabs. Close this. Cancel. Alright, so let me go back to Claude. Let me go back previous. Ready. Connect to browser, please. Okay, he's doing that. Let me see if they already added computer on the Windows. Nah, still not. Alright, I gave it. Somehow it was switched from. Okay, allow all browser actions. Okay, just giving it authority, chat. This one's still running the code. Let me check if it's still working all. That's looking pretty good. Okay, both sites are loaded. Okay, so now it shouldn't give any more sensitive information. So this is our third agent, our third Claude Max plan. We've got 3 Claudes running right now. Let me check the chat. It's been a while. I got something useful. And then just an emoji. Alright, I'm happy. That means you guys are all working. It's quiet in the chat. It usually gets more busy at 4 or 5. So around now. I might stream an hour chat. And then we run 3 hours today. I did a whole lot of work today. Made a lot of bandos. I'm happy for that. I'm just stacking and stacking. Let's hope everything starts getting better in the world. That might be better for everything. Alright, that's great. I'll be right back, chat. I'm going to take a little stretcher. I think I've deserved it after this session. 3 agents are working. I'll be right back. Let me put this vibe cam on for you guys. Put the music a bit on for you. I'll be back in a couple of minutes, chat. Don't forget to hydrate yourself. I'll do that as well. Alright, let's get it, chat. Alright chat, back at it. Where am I at? Let me check the agents. Agent 1 is still running, and he's running a full audit of the PDF of the document. Alright, he's running a full audit, that's great. Then we've got the second agent. He's running his face, he's verifying, I guess. Alright, he's creating the PDF, so once he creates the PDF we're good to go. So I'll say everything should be added. Remember your guidelines and keep enforcing them throughout this session. Thank you. Alright chat, we'll prepare him and we'll check the third agent. Third agent is running his code. Continue section, you'll need to republish. Okay, so what's the next section? Okay, continue on to the next section. Tell me what section we are in, what phase, and how many phases. Oh no, I have to tell you the section, sorry. I've got to send it to him. So let me go back to the section chat. Let me just check one thing while he's at it, because he's saying it's done, but I gotta double check it, you know the vibes. You can trust, don't have to look at the code, but you gotta double check the agent, you know what I mean. Walk and talk, let me check it. Preview URL. Open that for me. I think I'm still on that YouTube, so let me close that. I was checking my own stream outside, but we're good. Alright, that means the audio is good as well, because I heard it. Let me turn the audio a bit down on the music. Alright chat, I hope you guys are focused and locked in like me, getting work done. Where was I at? Alright, show me the preview. Show me if you actually added it. I'm curious. Let me change the stream setup. Sup chat. Am I correct to assume that you did not find the images for that section? They don't seem to be serving on the preview URL. I sent them a screenshot chat. We'll see how he takes it from there. Alright, he's done. I'm just checking it chat if he's really showing. No, it's still not showing, but okay, that's a glitch I can solve at the end. I will also be able to upload my own images in a CMS for these 6 cards. Okay chat, let's go on to the next section. Alright, the next section is the testimonials. Go to the website, double check all the testimonials. read them out, make sure they really seeded into the database and manageable through the admin dashboard. Thank you. Same rules, same guidelines, enforce them the entire session. Let me know once you're done, and let me know if I need to be republished to be able to see the updates. Just taking it page by page, chat, so that way I get to work. Here, now we're talking. Now we are talking. But why is it here still black? Amazing. This is what I wanted, chat. Vibe code, vibe coding for everyone. Regular people co-working together, figuring out the code. It can be nowadays, it can be two creatives and an HR manager, and they can be working together on an HR manager tool. People want to build, nobody shows them how. That's our goal as the Dollar Vibe Club. That's absolutely our goal. One place to learn, build, and belong. The future is now. If you ain't joining for $1 with the value that we're gonna add and the team of experienced vibe coders, I definitely see that working. Modules, there's gonna be 9 more coming. Who is it for? Vibe coders, users, and AI tool partners. Amazing, amazing. This is gonna get us credits and accounts and trial periods for users, so they get used to the customized, used to the software before they got to spend a lot. Built around real people, no tech stacks, geek talk, nerd talk, just get shit done. Real people, real community, real results. That's actually it. Join for $1, vibe forever. One price, one community, real humans. Incredible, incredible. This is the goal, chat. If we can one day do a real workathon, sponsored by different AI models or different platforms like Replit, whatever, Canva, this would be great. Great, great. I'm loving this. I'm really loving this Canva tool, actually. I might get addicted to this over the next few weeks, to be honest. Yeah, because the nice thing is you can just create presentation after whatever you want to create. Mobile web. This is incredible, chat. This is incredible. Incredible. We'll get back to that in a few, chat. Let me get back to work. Check the stream. Stream's all good. Welcome to the chat, anybody. If you guys are new, want to know what I'm doing right now, I'm working on some client projects. This time I have 3 Claude agents running. This one just finished its job, so I'll have that checked out. I've got all the documents I need to review, so I'll review that in a moment. This one's still running, I believe, on a full task. Yeah, exactly. And this one's still running. Oh no, this one's done. Let me check. No way he's done that so fast. No way you done that so fast. Kush. Or Harry. This one's Harry. Harry, that's really fast, man. I'd just be talking to my agents, but they are so fast. Let me go to the next section then. Fuck it. No, this is... I need the actual blogs. So let me copy this. The next section is the blog section, but I will upload you a set of the official blogs, so that means all the blogs need to change. No, actually we'll do it differently. This is the blog section on the homepage. Please make sure that the entire blog is manageable, so make sure that all these demo blog posts are seeded into the database. Production and development. Make sure that everything from this section is manageable via the CMS, so I can change the title and stuff like that. Do the same things you did in the previous sections, follow the same guidelines and rules and enforce them throughout this session. Let me know once you're done and if I need to republish to see the changes on production. Thank you. Claude Code's getting incidents again, chat. I'm seeing messages that Claude's lagging again, so let's hope it doesn't crash on us. But right now we're looking good. We're looking on schedule. This one is, which one is it? Audit website bugs, and for what project was that? Phase. Let me double check. Okay, so this is the Windows machine. This I need to check in a moment, so let me see. Let me just check, chat, give me a moment. As they are both working, I'll just check this and then you guys can see them working. We have 3 documents. Which documents do we have? Website feedback, that's the document of the client. Okay, that looks good. Let me just check something else, chat. The second document. Face beauty on the production site. That looks great. Alright. And then let me have a look. The third one. Okay, so that's ready for me to bang out, so I'll give him one more task. This is amazing. Now give me a general PDF where you go very detailed on every single task that's in that list. Also make sure to highlight it clearly and separate the both between confirmed, not confirmed and verified. But work very detailed on that PDF. I don't care if it's 25 pages, then it's 25 pages. I don't care if it's 50 pages. Just make sure that every single task is taken in that page. PDF. Alright, chat, so I'll run this basically. It's another agent. Is basically, I'm working on 3 client projects and I'll show you guys in a moment what projects, and you also get to see that. I'll also show you guys, maybe whoever's new on stream or watching the stream later. I'm basically, I've had my own agency the last 20 years. I've decided to sell on Fiverr the last 3 years. And since this year, 2026, I've been selling vibe coding services. It's been going amazing. I've got 6 orders in the queue right now. We're working to get 3 done. 30 reviews. This has been growing. When I started streaming 11 days ago, I only had 26 reviews. People keep coming back. I can't manipulate this. This is all Fiverr. You can go see it on my account actually on Fiverr. I don't really sell anything below my premium gig. What we're doing is custom coding, even though it's vibe coding. We're thinking of user stories. We're thinking of flows. We're thinking of designs. We're thinking of concepts. And yeah, this is basically where I get my clients. I'm banging them out right now. Me and my agents. I have 3 agents. And this is what I'm building for you guys in the future. You can see I've got Agent Kush, Agent Reggie, Agent Harry, Agent Neo, and Agent Claw. When I log in, actually, I can show you guys that also. I'm working on this, but I'm only finalizing this next week once the client projects are done. But basically, you could see here, this is my AIOS, what I envision AIOS is going to be. I can track all my agents. You can see Kush is right now exactly working on the walk and talk. I've got 4 more agents. I have to connect them on stream. I just haven't had time. This refreshes every 10 seconds. These 2 are OpenClaw. These 3 are Claude Code. We're going to get them running fully autonomous. These 3 have their own machine. Sorry, these 2 have their own machine. These 2 have their own machine. And this one runs on my machine. So yeah, that's basically the vibe that we're aiming for. I'm still working on the rest of the pages, as you'll see. So that's all coming soon. Let me just take a quick look at the agents again. I like to keep an eye on the agents just in case they need anything or have any questions. It's always good to track that. Alright, he's still verifying his tests. He says I need to publish. So I will go to the next section for this one, chat. Give me a moment. The next section is this join the newsletter section. Please make sure that everything is editable. Make sure that I can upload my own video via the admin CMS. And make sure all text is editable, all that stuff. Same rules as above with all the other sections, and same guidelines to enforce during this session. Alright, so that's agent 2. Agent 3 is running. They're all doing their testing. Well, just let them work, chat. Let me check the stream. It's easy in the stream. I hope you guys are all working. I hope that means you're all focused and vibe coding. We definitely are right now. That's a fact. I can see the browser next to me just moving. That's Agent Reggie. He's doing things here. You can see that browser. If you see it, it'll start. He's just working here, and it's amazing to see. It still gets me excited when I see the agent clicking around. And this one's running on the full Claude computer model. So it's actually got full access on the computer. I don't even care what it does on the computer as long as it gets the work done. Let me actually go to my stream for a second and just update my tags in the video. I usually do that on stream. I'll just do that here. Content. Let's go to the videos, to the live. Copy that. Put it in the playlist. Go down. Go to the tags. It's vibe coding, Replit, Buildathon, Claude Code, OpenAI, OpenClaw, AI agents, AI tools, AI websites, freelancer, Fiverr, digital nomad, online business, make money. Alright, let's run it, chat. Let's just put the education on US so that I get a broader range market. Alright, save that. That's saved. That's all good. Can close that. The hub is still going. This one's still building. This one's building. CMS driven, that's good. It's going section by section. That's amazing. And let me go by the footer. Next up is the footer. Please make sure that the footer is manageable via the site settings or the CMS. In the admin dashboard, everything should be manageable, from phone number to links to social links, everything. Do it the same way you did the other sections, and also make sure everything's seeded into both databases and enforce the same guidelines and rules during this session. Thanks. Alright, let's run it. This one actually I can go full screen. Let's just keep it full screen, man. Let me just check something, chat. I want to see what my last prompt was actually. Okay, it's basically just running, so let's leave it running. It's doing a good job so far. We'll have to test everything tomorrow, obviously, but that's the life of a vibe coder, right? Alright, chat. Whoever's still in the chat, give me a message in the chat, then I know. If you're not too shy, you know the vibes. 2 emails. Clip for backyard breaks. Okay, delete. CoinGecko delete. Skilly is running. Livestream's running. Fiverr's looking sexy. Inbox is empty. This is open for section rundown. This is open. Alright, we'll run this one, can close for a second. Keep the agents running. You guys should see me in the stream. Great. Nice, Rob. Nice to see the real ones. I know you're a vibe coder or a coder by heart then if you stuck at the computer. Alright, this one's done. Let's go. Can do the next section. Next section is the preparation page. There we go. Next section is the preparation page. We'll start at the top with the hero. Make sure everything's editable. Make sure I'm able to change the image behind it. Make sure title, the label, everything. Do it the same as we did previous sections, and again, keep following guidelines throughout this session. Let me know at the end and let me know if I need to republish. Alright, let me get the next section ready. Next up is the 4 cards below the hero banner of the preparation page, and then also the Your Walk-in Checklist section. Make sure all the images, all the texts, all the titles, make sure that everything is manageable via the CMS. Thank you. We'll hold that here until he's done. That's what I call optimized work in chat, just prepping your prompts. And if you get any ideas, you just shoot in more prompt ideas. While they are loading on the background chat, I'm gonna take a little break, a little stretch of 2 minutes, and I'll be right back. I'll leave it vibing. I'll set on the scene so you guys see what's running. You can see the agents working here, down here. You see them all. Let me get this one. Alright, chat. Be right back. Let me hydrate some, chat. Don't forget to drink. Get a new drink if yours is empty. Alright chat, I'm back. Let's get into it. Closing off. This one's running. Alright, let's push it. Then I'll go get the next section ready, chat. I'm just taking screenshots of each section in the website, and that gives me the ability to just orchestrate Claude really good. Next up, we working on the pro tip capture the moment banner. I would like the option to add an image in behind that, and I would like to have the 3 buttons, signature walks, excursions and trails, actually set up as the buttons on my homepage, and I'll get you a screenshot of that as well now. So I'll go to my homepage. 1, and then these 2. Alright, once he's done, I'll send that over. Alright. Let me check the application itself. Seems to be starting. Running again. Great. All right. Oh, it already did. That's very nice. All right, I'll let him run. I already did a lot of CMS, you can see that here. We'll just let him run. He's okay. I've got the new PDF to analyze. Okay, this is to continue tomorrow. This one is operator. He's working. This we continue now still. He's still working. He's still working and he's still working, so we'll both let him work. Where's my arrow? Alright, so you get to track him again. That's all good. Let me change the stream again, chat. Oh no, I did. Alright, that's all good. How long are we streaming actually today? We're at the 3-hour mark. Okay, that's a good stream, chat. That's definitely a good stream. I said no less than 5 hours and I should continue, but at the same time I'm thinking get some sleep in, wake up early tomorrow. Early in the sense after midnight, after the afternoon, and then bang out everything that I need to bang out. That should be good. Yeah, we leave these 2 agents just working in the background. Perfect. I think we've got a plan. I'll continue on another hour because I still want to do like 40 sections or something, and we'll just run that here. That looks nice. Let me go preparation. That looks great. Pictures look great. Okay. Yeah, that's as I'm maybe slowly coming to an end of a stream. I did want to show you guys what I got myself into for once all the work is done, and I'm gonna go full time hard on streaming. I did get 2 games on Steam, and I'll probably be running that on the side while I'm waiting for these homies to get their work done. Isn't that the life? So what did I get? I basically got Cyberpunk 2077, chat. I've never played it, 0 minutes. And I got This War of Mine. I think that's a chill game for on stream. But for now, it's been over 2 years that I've gamed half an hour so that I can go to sleep after the stream, because usually after the stream I'm full of ideas. Matter of fact, let me check at the dollar vibe code. I'm still very surprised by the capabilities of Canva, man. Let's say I want to build an animation. Let's build an animation, chat, where the same message as in the pitch deck, so make it as human as possible, gets translated in a nice animation video. Let's see what he comes up with, chat. Let's just burn the tokens while we're at it. We'll let him run. We'll open both agents. We'll let them run on the side. This one's done. Let me check. Done. Full summary. All 4 pro tip buttons now correctly. Let me check. Alright, it still did change the pro tip buttons, but that's okay. That's okay. I can fix that later on. Next is the services. Alright, let's chuck in 3 sections at a time. Well, let's just do section by section. Next up is the services page. Start with the hero banner section. Make sure everything's editable via the CMS, and make sure we can upload our own images via the CMS. Thank you. Make sure everything's seeded into development and production database, and at the end tell me if I need to republish, and also make sure to follow all your guidelines. Thank you. Alright, chat, let's run him. Run him. He's working, he's working, he's working. Everybody's working. Keep it up. I might take some money out of my... I'll do that at the end of the stream. Well, I'll do it right before I end the stream. I'll cash out, then you guys see that the counter goes to 0 again. And then we got a few more incoming bandos. Looking good this week, man. Really looking good. Let me send my colleague 1 second. Alright, so he's working on a project for me, which is quite a big project. This one's working. Let him run, let him run. I love it, chat. I get to do what I want on stream. I still got the I'll do that one tomorrow morning. Alright. Actually, let me check it while I'm on stream. So I'm just gonna go back into this agent and I'm gonna give it already another task. Let me just see what he made for me. 66 pages. But what is your solution then? Alright, this is a very detailed bug list chat, but we'll get it done. This is gonna be for a morning session when I'm more focused. But at least we got a full report. Let me email that full report to myself so I can get on that first thing in the morning. I could just have my agent mail it, but I'll just email it as I'm on this computer right now. Send it to me. Full phase feedback. And then add the document in. Download that. Master detailed audit report, desktop. Save it, go to your email, drag it in and send it. Close this for a second. Yeah, that's looking good. Okay, so I think we organize. Next section done. Let me go to the next section. The next section below the banner on the services page is the listing of the 4 services that we push. You always have image, text right, image, like that. You see the screenshots. Make sure everything is seeded into the database, and make sure everything is seeded into dev and production, and make sure it's all fully manageable, including image uploads via the CMS. Thank you. All right, let's run it. Keep going till we burn out. This one is done. So what does he say here? Okay, so please start those 4 phases, and then once you're done, give me a full PDF report so I can have a full review and see what the final issues are that we need to tackle. Alright, we'll just send him out. Oh, is it not sending? Alright, it's sending, chat. Sometimes Claude lags, you know the vibes. Where's my arrow? Alright, it's not 100% working. I kind of want to get it so it's automated so I can follow it. Come on, where's the arrow? It's having issues, this one. And he's the one running on the max 20x plan, so I don't know what he's having issues for. Alright, let's look at this one from the beginning. Amazing. A bit fast maybe, but it's a good animation. Nice, man. It's incredible that it's able to do that all in one Canva. It amazes me. Alright, chat. This is what we've got so far. We're getting there, chat. Okay, I got that email ready. Let me check how he's doing on that section. That's great. And then we'll do the last section for services. And then I might have to call it a night, chat. It's been amazing today. I feel like we've got so much done. The last section on the services page is going the extra mile section. Please make sure that is all editable in the CMS. Make sure I can update the icons or maybe select the icons from a drop down, and make sure it's all seeded into development and production database. Good luck. Thank you. Alright, we'll prep that one, then it'll run the last session. This one's done. We'll let him, he's still working, he's not done yet. Only my arrow ain't working, mine. Alright, let me try something. Oh, is it crashed? Come on, Wayne. Alright, it was just having... Oh no, still not working, chat. You feel like he's gonna crash, Reggie. Feel like it's not gonna take long anymore. He's done. Let's run the last section, chat. I knew that he needed a session refresh. It was getting too much for Reggie. This is what we're gonna solve soon with our OpenClaw setups, chat. We're gonna change those setups. Alright, let me get ready to close off. So I'm gonna put this one on, get him to do his stuff. He's still running. The website looks good. That's all in. That's amazing. And the next up is the locations. I haven't really done the locations, so and then we've got team. Don't see anything there. The blog empty. Our shop empty. So we got locations, team, blog, shop. Great. How's he doing? Let me check Replit. It's down again apparently. You can continue. It's back up and running. All right. Today, spaghetti first, chat, and then a little cake. Nothing too impressive. We definitely earned it today. I still have some chicken sautés as well. Might even bang that out. Alright chat, short one for me today. I'm gonna let him run. Let me just show my Fiverr profile for the closing. I'll go here. I'll do this on stream as well, chat. I'm gonna cash out, then you guys see the reset goes back down. So right now chat, you see it, we're at 4K. Let me just cash out on my screen here. Let me open the Vibe Code gig. I like to have the Vibe Code gig as my thumbnail. Alright, so keep this one. Just leave this open a second so you see that. Let me see, should I cash out? Yeah, I'll cash out. Cash out, confirm and withdraw. Let me double check stream. Cash out, confirm and withdraw. Alright, we cashed out chat. I'll refresh. So whoever says I'm faking the revenue, you guys can see back up $50. We always keep $50 in the account because I have a Fiverr membership that I like to pay in advance. But yeah, been a great day, been an incredible 12 days to be honest. And I'm looking forward to the next 12. Tomorrow is the Replit Buildathon. We might have a chance of getting 3.5K, which would be amazing. I'm 40 years old, Mehdi. I'm 40 years old, man. I know I don't look 40. Trust me, I get it all the time. You have no idea. I've been to clubs where they still deny me. So I understand if you don't believe me, but I really be 40 though. 20 years of experience, brother. And I think being relaxed my entire life. Two projects I did on stream the days before. I've been delivering projects. The last week I think we've shipped 4 or 5 projects, and in Fiverr the game is the clients have to wait till approve it, and once they approve it then the money comes instantly free once you're a level 2 seller. I'm a level 2 seller, so that's why they give me instant payouts. So yeah, I'm just stacking and sending it to my bank account every day. Tomorrow we'll probably have a few more incoming revenues because I have a few more clients that need to approve ongoing gigs. And this is what we do out here. We build in public. Yeah. And I've been working on these projects for a while now. It were 3 milestone projects. Thanks, Alan. It means a lot, man. I think you're new in the chat. I haven't seen your name yet. I'm curious to find out if you vibe coding anything or doing anything, getting that internet money. And other than that, I hope you join our streams, subscribe, like that shit. You know the vibes. Do tell me if you're doing anything cool. I'm about to close off, but I'm down to stay another 5 minutes. Peru, Brazil. That's crazy, man. That's on the other side of the world for me. But that's a great market. It's a huge market. I have to decline so many clients because I don't speak the language. And I think if you master those languages, you can sell a lot. You vibe coding, or did you join the Replit Buildathon by any chance? Yeah, I agree, Alan. I agree. Nice. Whatever gets the job done, I usually say. I usually prefer to use Replit so that the handover to my clients is easier. My clients get their own Replit account. I can just transfer the project and they just pay Replit the $25. Playing around to make local websites, almost 2K in the last month. That's amazing. That's incredible to hear, G. I was just talking with Sahil. He's also starting on Fiverr but also selling locally, and he's also made some stacks this week, so I'm happy everyone's making some stacks. There's unlimited internet money, do not forget that. There's so much internet money out there. Yeah, for the bug edits it's really easy as well. And I love Claude co-work. I just feel like I'm working together with someone. Claude co-work's actually running a session for me now. I think he's just done. Alright. Yeah. Nowadays I tell my clients we can build anything. Anything you can think of. If it's technically an idea, we can basically build anything. And even things that haven't been done yet, we can build. Especially with vibe coding. Like I said, I used to do this 20 years. I've had an agency for 20 years in Belgium. And clients used to come to me and they used to contract us, and I used to hire developers, and then I needed 2 front-end developers, 2 back-end developers. I don't do any outreach anymore. Since the last 3 years, Alan, I've stopped outreach. And I'm actually pretty selective on the clients that I try to get on Fiverr. Man, that's don't give up, Mehdi. Keep focusing. Don't give up, man. Keep coding. And thanks for that compliment, man. Me looking like 30, that's gonna be amazing when I'm 60. You know the vibes. Alright guys, I hope you pop in over the next few days. It's gonna get fun. We're gonna be doing our Dollar Vibe Club. We're gonna hopefully tomorrow get that 3.5k first prize money. I hope we can get that. That would be amazing. That would be another counter to add to our revenue. Alan, besides Fiverr, I do have side hustles that I do. I run businesses and like web shops and stuff like that, but that's just more of a side hustle. Fiverr's my main business. Have a good night, guys. Keep vibe coding, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.